Growing in our own consciousness of our own divinity provides the foundation for developing a collective consciousness where all humanity realizes its unity, divinity, and power.
Cosmic Humanist Sociology concentrates on undoing our current social boundaries. These boundaries are viewed as inhibiting our ability to achieve a higher consciousness. Cosmic Humanists believe that all social institutions must encourage individuals to seek the inner truth of their own perfection. Otherwise, these institutions should be transformed. Thus, New Agers advocate a non-traditional view of home, church, and state.
Cosmic Humanist Sociology, of course, is not based on traditional morality when it comes to sexual ethics and family values and things like this. And yet, Cosmic Humanists do try to help us recognize, from their perspective, a certain unity that we have because we're all divine. And they believe that if we can recognize our unity, then we can better create communities.
Many cosmic humanists point to marriage and the family as examples of outdated, unenlightened institutions. They believe that in their traditional Judeo-Christian forms, marriage and the family inhibit spiritual evolution. In his best-selling book, The Seat of the Soul, Gary Zukav writes, "Spiritual partners cannot say that they will be together forever. All of the vows that a human can take cannot prevent the spiritual path from exploding through and breaking these vows if the spirit must move on." Shakti Gawain, another popular New Age teacher, believes we need to rework our attitudes regarding divorce to create a society more conducive to mankind's evolution to godhood. People who divorce almost inevitably feel that they have failed because they assume all marriages should last forever. In most such cases, however, the marriage has actually been a total success. It's helped each person grow to the point where they no longer need its old form.
Given the New Age focus on the self, self-realization, self-actualization, self-awareness, self-evolution, the other person in a relationship is incidental, perhaps a feature of one's karmic evolution. The relationship at best is impermanent. If you decide to move on, you just move on.
Some New Agers believe that there's a person called your soulmate or your spiritual partner that can help you in your own spiritual growth, and you can help that person. And so they look to meet that person. They may or may not marry that person, and even if they do marry that person, they may not remain married. It's a mutually advantageous relationship for as long as it lasts.
Traditional views of sexuality are also viewed as preventing people from traveling their own path of freedom toward enlightenment. New Agers believe that traditional sexual roles have been used to repress people and undermine full human freedom. Kevin Ryerson, a New Age channeler highlighted in Shirley MacLaine's book Out on a Limb, believes that it is only when each person becomes androgynous and non-judgmental of other person's sexuality and its expression, as long as it is consented to by both parties, that all the diversifications of human sexuality merge and find a common path that is both liberating and unifying. Shakti Gawain further individualizes sexual preferences when she writes, "Each person's sexual energy is individual. When freed of all our rules, limitations, and rebellions, we'll be able to discover our own natural flow. Some people will want to express themselves sexually more than others will. Some people will want one lover, some no lover, some many lovers."
The norm within the New Age would be that sex outside of marriage is acceptable, homosexuality is acceptable. There are no moral laws governing sexual behavior such as we have in the Bible. The only real law that they accept, which is true of the culture at large, is that there should be consent on the part of anyone involved in a sexual activity, and then anything goes pretty much.
Cosmic humanists tend to view organized religions as restrictive. They prefer to choose from different traditions and make their own path. Thus, they advocate religious pluralism, the belief that all religions ultimately lead to the same end, that all religions ultimately worship the same God. Marianne Williamson says, "No religion has a monopoly on the truth." Christ refers to the common thread of divine love that is the core and essence of every human mind. The only religious perspectives not tolerated by New Agers are those that claim to have universal truths, holding that other beliefs are false. Thus, Christianity is rejected as ignorant and unenlightened.
Cosmic Humanist Sociology is tied closely to cosmic humanist psychology, which in turn is based on its pantheistic theology. Since each individual is ultimately divine, individuals have all the power necessary to change society. Individual change comes first. Societal change will follow. Social institutions that do not encourage this transformation to higher consciousness must be transformed themselves.